What's up? Andrew Kramer here, and welcome to a guided tour of Action Essentials 2. Now, Action Essentials 2 is a collection of stock footage and elements for creating visual effects and motion graphics. Here's some of the kind of things that you can be creating. Only thing you see here is Action Essential 2 elements: fire, smoke, debris, glass, all that, and even the sound effects. So this is kind of the stuff that you're going to be able to create with this collection. Now, Action Essentials 2 comes in two versions, a 2K version and a 720p version. Now, a 2K version is a little bit larger than 1080p, and the 720p version is 1280 by 720. So check out the rest of the site. We've got some more information on that, but we hope these two versions will allow you to get the product that you need and hopefully serve your needs now and in the future. So check those out so that you can make a good decision on which version to get. Now remember, both products contain the exact same elements. Now the 2K version comes on 4 DVDs and the 720p version comes on 2 DVDs. So that's the difference in what you'll be receiving. And if we look at the 2K version, there's 4 discs, and the first disc contains the Action Essential 2K elements in the categories that could fit, and the rest of the categories are on the other DVDs. You have the bonus sound effects, tutorials, and the video thumbnails. Now the sound effects are very high quality, and you can use those royalty free. Check those out. Pretty good stuff there, but more of a starter kit. And the tutorials, opening up the Watch Tutorials will launch a web browser where you can access the 4 tutorials over 60 minutes of training. And then we have the video thumbnails, which are going to be extremely useful, especially considering the collection has 500 elements. Now, we've excluded the 20th categories because those are just images, and you can check those out in the main collection. But if you open up these elements, what you're going to find is that the first frame is a representation of what that element is. You have the frame count, the name of the file, and how long it is. And then the clip actually plays. So if you're looking for something specific and you're just not sure what that is, you can go through the elements and see the first frame to get an idea of what that element's going to be, and of course watch it. And the benefit here is that 2K files and even 720p files can be a little bit slow to play because these are uncompressed and include an alpha channel. So these low resolution videos are great for finding the element that you want without having to open up really large files. Now, the way I like to browse the files is with Adobe Bridge. And here we are. I'm going to go into the video thumbnail category, and here we have all of our great categories. So if we kind of go through, if we open up the atmosphere category, we can see those elements. We can click on them. We can play them. We can go back. And if I click on the dirt charges category, we can take a look at some of those. Now, one thing you may notice is the blue background. Now, this is just here so that you can see the elements better up against black. They can sometimes be hard to see. Now, the explosions and fire, on the other hand, we went ahead, kept the black so that you can see the detail a little bit better. There's all sorts of explosions. I mean, there's some incredible elements here. So we're only halfway down the list. So check those out. There's also some incredible fire, some of the coolest stuff in here, some torches for just creating, some castle torches or things like that. So very, very cool. Now, the thing about all the elements in the collection, with the exception of a few textures where it wouldn't make sense, all of the elements are pre-keyed. So what that means is if we go into After Effects, we open up a comp and we can take an element, which I've already imported, and these aren't the previews, these are the full resolution files. I can bring it out, and here I have some cool smoke. Flip that over. Pre-keyed, didn't have to do much. I can even go in, change the color of it, all that good stuff. And remember, all of the elements are pre-keyed. So I can go down to the explosions, take explosion number 1, drop it in here, move that into the frame there, and bam. We're halfway done compositing. Well, hopefully not halfway, but you get the idea. It starts there, and the next thing you know, you've got several elements, dust elements, and you're in business. One of my favorite elements is this dust, and it's hard to see here, but you can look right here. Some dust kind of shoots up at the camera. And if we go into the video thumbnails and we look at the dust elements, here they are, and they're freaking amazing. Bam, they hit the camera. Some more subtle ones. We definitely did some creative things to be able to capture those dust elements, and plus some shockwave-like stuff. And these are great for all sorts of things. Like say you have a building collapsing and you want dust to just kind of pour out as the building comes down. These are just great elements. There's no reason that dust should be that cool. So I'm glad that actually worked out. And, not to get into all the elements because we will be going over that a bit later, but there's glass pieces falling down, glass smashing the lens. Now, it's really hard to see what's going on, but if you actually click on some of the elements, you can see that there is, in fact, some pretty intense things going on there. The collection is jam-packed, 500 elements, and I hope this gives you a good idea on what to expect. My name is Andrew Kramer, and thanks for watching.